Welcome to the Pioneer Vision Sacred Heart Football Preview with head coach Paul Gorham. And coach, your record-setting quarterback Dale Fink battled through shoulder injuries last year, but he's right and ready to go. That's got to be a great thing for you guys.
Yeah, it really is. He had an outstanding spring, and he's continued to here. And in fall camp, he looks really 75% different than he did a year ago. And when you're in the middle of it, a year ago, we weren't quite ready. I didn't realize it as much until we got in the game situations, but he hasn't had any setbacks. And if he's playing well, we've got a chance every week.
Well, the man he threw most to last year, Steve Tedesco, record-setting receiver, gone to graduation, but a bunch of receivers with an opportunity to step up.
Yeah, absolutely, and they've been doing well. Mark Wayno's had an outstanding fall camp, and Tony Patterson, 50th senior at X, has done a great job, and JoJo Jamil. These are kids that have been in the system for 3, 4, and 5 years, respectively, and they know where they're going, and maybe not quite as dynamic as Steve, but there's not a play we can call that they don't know where they're going, and they've all made plays here in fall, so we're excited about those prospects.
And of course, you always look to senior leadership, especially at the beginning of the year. Tell us about your captains, maybe go through them and what you've seen from them in practice.
4 fifth-year kids. Obviously Dale is a fifth-year kid returning. We were able to redshirt him his freshman year at quarterback, and lots known about him. But Justin Smith on the offensive line just knows all the calls and gets us on the right people. And as a fifth-year kid, knows the system and knows everything. And defensively, a year ago, we missed Rashad Underwood for probably half the year from the Central Connecticut game on, and that really hurt us defensively. And the whole year, Billy O'Brien missed for us, and just gives us so much, not only athletically but personality-wise within the team. So those kids, they've seen it all here in the last few years, and we're going to lean on them heavily from this point forward.
We're looking forward to the season. Good luck, coach.
Yeah, thank you very much.
We will abide the name of Sacred Heart. Stand behind the dear old Sacred Heart. Our banner is hot, the victory is not triumphant pioneer. Let's go! S-H-U! Fight, fight, fight!
On the Pioneer Vision football season preview with senior Tom Stripe, tight end. Tom, tell us about how the offense is running here in practice and how you guys are looking, getting ready to go into the season next week.
I think our offense is looking pretty good. We've been physical throughout camp. Our running game's looking pretty good. Dale, has always been good with the pass game, so we're kind of excited for his last year. He looks better than ever. So, yeah, it's pretty exciting this year.
With, and I asked this to coach, with Steve Tedesco graduating, it opens up an opportunity for all the receivers, I suppose even for you as well. What do you think the offense will look like as far as spreading it around to the different receivers and yourself in the tight end position?
Well, the receivers have been doing a good job. Obviously, we don't have Tedesco, but spring game was great. I had a couple catches. Dale spreads it around a lot. He gets it to a lot of people, and so I'm sure there'll be a lot of receivers with a lot of catches this year.
All right, and going into the first game at Marist, how important is the tone to set in that game, and what's kind of the feeling, especially among the seniors, and with the leadership you guys are providing going into that first game?
We have great leadership this year with a lot of guys, and Marist is very important, more important than any other game. Our attitude's got to be great. It's been great all through camp. And, I think we're going to be able to carry that through the first game.
All right, Tom, good luck this season. Looking
all right,
forward
thank
to
you.
it. On the Pioneer Vision Sacred Heart Football Preview with senior linebacker Bill O'Brien. And first of all, great to have you back. How good is it to be back after being out with injury last year?
Actually, it's great to be back. Be back with the team. Just try to take a leadership role and get a championship.
Ready to hit them hard?
Oh yeah, I'm always ready to hit them hard. That's for sure.
All right, talk about that senior leadership and you being a senior yourself. How important is your class for these incoming freshmen and the rest of the undergrads coming in, returning this season?
Well, our senior leadership, actually Coach Gorham switched it up this year. Usually he'll the team elects captains at the end of the season for the last game, and then they walk out and they get recognition as captains for the entire season. But last season, last spring ball actually, Coach had a lot of confidence in our class, I believe, as senior leaders. So he actually brought it up to the team, and they elected after the spring ball game.
And you mentioned playing for a championship. With the way the restructuring of the league and potential for playing a playoff game, How exciting is that going into your senior year to have that change and have that opportunity going into the first game?
It's great. It's great. Everything seems to be falling in place for us to have a great year. You know, we have a lot. My whole class is pretty much returning. We lost Chancellor Davis, but on defense, but you know, we filled him in with myself. So I'm feeling pretty confident in our defense, and our offense is always explosive with Dale Fink and Marcel Archer.
All right. Well, we're looking forward to it. Thanks for the time.
Thank you.
All right.